Hi there, folks. Uh, I'm up the woods today on this beautiful autumn day. I have to be out in the sunshine because I don't get the sun in my flat at this time of year because it's too low in the sky. So, in order to enjoy the sunshine now, we have to actually come out in it. Can't put the beds in the garden for the dogs anymore because the sun doesn't actually shine in the garden. So, we've come up here this afternoon for a nice mooch. Hayden's over there somewhere. There he is. One of the reasons I come up here is because it's obviously a beautiful place. It's got everything you could want, really. You've got water, you've got woods, and it's just a lovely place to be. This is a hydro that they built here a few years ago for the water, but you can go all the way sort of up the back, up that way onto the hills, and as I say, it's a glorious place. The dogs love it, I love it, and anyway, I've been here 13 years up here in Scotland. Next month, and I can't believe it, to be honest, because I was 47 when I moved here. I'm now 60 this year, which has hit me with a bit of a shock. I know a lot of my friends have hit 60 before I did, but I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of praying, because I talk to God. I'm a Christian, I believe in God. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here. And I've been thinking, and as a lot of my friends know, I'm unmarried. I have no children. I don't own anything. I don't own my own home. I don't have anything of any wealth. I was very fortunate to be able to move up here 13 years ago with the help of some friends that I'd met when I was living in Coventry. And had I not taken their offer of leaving when I had the opportunity, I had no means to get up here. They helped me, but then I repaid them back everything that they'd done after I'd been up here. But my whole journey, my whole life, I've been obviously sitting. I'm not, some people could say, well, it's a midlife crisis. Not a midlife crisis. I'm 60. I'm not, 45 or something and suddenly realising what I'm going to do career-wise or whatever. I'm past all that. I have nothing to offer. I mean, I obviously look after my dogs. My dogs are my life. Animals have been a major feature of my life all my life. They've helped me get through, and I enjoy every moment that I spend with them. And they're getting older now. I probably won't have an awful lot of time left with them, which is hard to face, but it's a reality, and we just have to face it when we get to it. But what is my life? What's my life been about? Apart from a lot of struggle and heartache and pain and lots and lots of blessings, lots and lots of experiences. Gosh, I've learned so much. I could write 10 books on just things that I've learned and experienced in my life. But You know, I'm a 60-year-old woman living up here in a beautiful place. You know, gosh, I wake up every day, and when I take the dogs out, you know, it's like a different view every day. I love being up here, even in the winter, even when it's harsh, even when it's cold and raining. And Hayden doesn't like it too much because obviously he's from Spain, but you know, we cope. But I've been on a journey since I've been up here, really. When I first arrived here, I was not in a good place mentally, physically, spiritually, in any sense really. But these dear people helped me, they blessed me, and I've lived up here. Got a little flat, I'm happy, me and the dogs. But as I say, I'm not in a relationship. I'm not looking for a relationship. I've been in relationships, and you know, it's not for me. I'm not interested in other people's baggage. I've had enough to deal with my own baggage, and I've got no kids, which actually I'm thankful for, because you know, maybe I wouldn't have been a good mother. I think I probably would now. But you know, there's not a lot I can do about that. So my dogs are my life. I don't see my dogs as my, you know, replacement kids in any sense. They're my dogs. They're my animals. But I just thought, you know, I've got no legacy. I've got nothing to leave anything to. I've got no financial support. I live on a paltry amount of benefit because I'm supposed to have 2 operations on my leg. One, I can't have these operations because I've got 2 dogs. I can't just, you know, and they're quite serious operations that I have to have, and my legs, you know, they still function, although my specialist doesn't know how I can actually walk. But you know, there again, I believe that's a miracle in itself, and I can't just go into hospital and be laid up when I've got 2 dogs to look after, you know. So what's my life about? My life's been struggle, pain, heartache, disorder. I can remember when my mum was alive, she kept saying, oh, I must write the book. We must write family history, we must write the book, you know. It would make EastEnders look tame. But, you know, I've thought often about writing my story. And yes, I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. But the only reason I would do it is in order to help someone else. That's the bottom line, really. It's not for any other reason. And you know, if no one hears my story, then I'm just going to leave this planet when I die, and I believe I'm going to go where I'm going to go, and that will be with my Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ. But what is the point of my life if I don't share my story? What's the point of it all? What, you know? So I don't have Wi-Fi at home. I don't have you know, broadband. I just have bog standard 4G. So uploading videos and stuff to YouTube will probably take me, I don't know, 6 months maybe. I say that laughing, but you never know. So that's what's kind of stopped me from doing it. But you know, I've got to tell my story somehow. I've been through so much, and I'm here to tell the story. And if that's all I got to leave, then so be it, because I've got nothing else. I've got nothing to pass down to anybody. I've got no kids. But you know, if my story can help just one person, then You know, it's worth it. And I'm not a religious freak that's going to push Jesus down your throat. I am a Christian, and I became, well, I look at it that God really woke me up 4 years ago, and boy did he wake me up. Like, just I had my eyes open to what was going on, you know, back in 2020, and then what's going on now. It's not good, folks. It's, you know, there's a lot happening, and I'm just a poor woman who loves God, believes that God changed her life. You can call me mad, you can call me bonkers, you know, probably there are people. I'm not looking for sympathy, I'm not looking for empathy, I'm not looking for likes, I'm not looking for maybe shares, because it will help somebody else maybe. I'm not looking to Bible bash, I just want to tell my story, and you know, it's got to happen, because if I don't do it now, I could die tomorrow crossing the road. I mean, we all could, couldn't we? But this is kind of just a little introduction anyway to what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try and upload these videos onto YouTube. I probably won't, well, I'll put the link to the video for YouTube on my Facebook page, but I don't really have a lot to do with Facebook at the moment. There's a lot of censorship, as you know, freedom of speech is being threatened in all sorts of areas. But I have to tell my story, because, you know, there's a lot of experiences that I've been through that I can actually relate to what's going on today and with other people, and maybe offer some help and support to others that are struggling and going through, you know, stuff that I've been through. So I'm not looking for anything other than just to share my story, which I'll have to do obviously in bits, and bring you videos of my gorgeous dogs. I've got a little Saliki Cross here. She's 10 years old. I've had her since she was 4.5 months old. She's been a nightmare, but she's been amazing, and she is an amazing dog, and she's taught me a lot. And then my Spanish Galgo boy is, hello sweetheart. Oh, there he is. Hey D. There's my Spanish boy over there. So I'm going to end this now, but I just wanted to, you know, some of my friends know what I went through as a kid. They know I ended up in prison, and, you know, I've got a very colourful past, but a lot of them don't know everything. And as I say, it's not because I want any recognition or glory goes to God in my eyes, because I wouldn't be sat here if it wasn't for him and the miracles that he's done in my life. But, you know, I'm not perfect, far from perfect. You know, I'm a sinner like everybody else, but I do have a viewpoint. I do have a story to tell. So there you go. Just thought I'd introduce myself a little bit and just tell you what's coming. So I will talk to you all soon.